Greetings, everyone. I'm the amazing Seven the Vampire, and here with me tonight is, of course,
Keith the Dinosaur Boy VA, what's up?
And tonight, we finish this battle. The illuminated land is first. You're Grinold.
Yes. I can feel it. A vision forming in me mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work.
Quest accepted. Bro's gonna make something.
Hey, yo, what's he making? And done.
Are you now, sir? Are you quite done?
Is he? Is he done? Hey, yo. I've taken the wonders of that crystal you showed me, and channeled it into a new shape that what befits the Undo's spiritual character.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. Had to think I was this close to hanging up me angma after studying the craft of them ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Northrant and gobbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom I could find. But no matter which teaching I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. Mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. Built a new workshop, got the forges burning, and lost me bleeding will to craft. Thank gods for that crystal of yours, or I might not have never gotten it back. Won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak directly to your heart. Aye, I can still feel him coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away, it's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance and I reckon I can weave the Crystal Saga into other things as well. Bugger me, I'd almost forgot the Ondo's commission. If you could drag that lamp over the Toshath for me, and I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try.
But of course. You now have access to Gerald's Forge. Equipment reward will become available for collection based on the role quest you have completed. So for now, the only one we have is physical DPS, and we only have two of them, Samurai and... Oh, that katana looks kind of cool. Samurai and Dragoon. It will change depending on which ones you complete, and it will change depending on classes you have unlocked. So if we unlocked more physical DPS jobs, we'd get them. I think last time I technically said a lie in the fact that I stated that you would gain more. Ooh, that armor actually looks kind of sick. I want to keep that spear. I'll have to go to what you call it, but I'll have to go to Glimmer. For now, we'll just leave the whole armor set on. I might change it. But yeah, I mean, we might just stick with this for the final fight, because this looks kind of sick, honestly. And we can... Oh, no, we can't dye it. Yeah, I lied last time. By accident, mind you. It was not a purposeful lie. Effectively, what I was thinking of is the later renditions of this same style of how you start, because of how you start, like, your relic weapons and such. Later renditions to this, it works in the way I stated last time, where you complete the role, you can get it by default, then you complete the role quest and can dye it. You can't dye these ones, but you unlock them by completing the role quest. I'm so adjusted to the Endwalker and Dawntrail form of it that it's what's in my brain, and I forget Shadowbringers is different. What is it you have there? The sacred lamp! Then the Finless one has kept his promise. My people tell me of deeds you have performed in the name of the aiding the cups. And now you've come to me, bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its astral illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Wobber.
Wobber.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Hi, Ardbert. Sure did. I thought you were always watching.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
Oh, I love Ardbert.
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
Quite the tale, buddy. That spear looks so fucking cool, dude.
It does look really cool.
Yeah, this scene will change a little bit depending on which role quest you did.
Now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends. Everyone.
Effectively, I mean, the biggest difference is he'll mention whichever crystal you picked up.
Expect death to teach
Right.
so much. About them, about Seto, about you.
Dude, with the, like, the tail, it actually, this armor looks even cooler.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
Wouldn't have it any other way, buddy. Me and Ardbert are gonna save the first and the source.
We were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we've succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution.
I love that
Our
one,
hero
though.
indeed.
Just how look, I think I'm happy I got to bend your ear, and just for that, I'll stick with you till the very end. Ardbert really has
Father
just
was telling us
become,
those structures may date
you
back
know,
to
our
the age of
bro.
the Ascians.
I mean, he is just us from another world.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
A home destroyed by a calamity.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
Hey there! Welcome to chat.
Yo, yo.
We just here playing some Final Fantasy
You have completed your
14.
devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients. we offered up our prayers and our gratitude, we too have our thanks.
I love them. Doing good. Ready to
Might we trouble thee then to
ready
tell us
to be
more of the
emotionally
illuminated
destroyed by the end of
land which thou
Shadowbringers
didst
again.
latest
Of course, of course.
I did this once.
I'm
and
experiencing it for the. I am experiencing it for the first time.
yeah, Keith is experiencing it for the first time.
To the west
Me,
of here lies
I've
the
played through
great
up through
trench.
Dawn Trail.
Some
I'm
days
ready to be
ago,
emotionally
a light
destroyed again.
appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so.
Uh-oh. Another
We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed.
I've been planning to play the game. Oh, it's I do.
I
I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy XIV. I love this game and will tell anyone if they are even thinking about playing it, yes, play it. That it is well worth it.
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show
Maybe when I
you
get
the
back
way.
home, though.
That is fair.
Fair enough, yeah. But like I said, it is a game that I mean, we'll talk more about it when we're giving our final thoughts on Shadowbringers.
Shall we?
But I mean, Shadowbringers and Endwalker, it's up in the air which one I really prefer because they both are very good, and we'll talk about more about why that is when I'm summarizing all my final thoughts during the credit sequence. Because that's the best time for that type of stuff, when I can summarize it once we have everything.
Wow!
Oh, this is just an undo guide. This isn't even the one we were talking to
This
earlier.
isn't even the guy.
Yeah. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock, and join your comrades below. You know, given that these guys live under the water, we could just make them sound like... No. Back to Jar Jar. It always comes back to Jar Jar. For some reason. I mean, it's...
No, please. Not again. I'm not strong enough.
Hang on. How do I get there again? I know I said I've played this before, and I have, but I forget how to get certain places. I've seen my buddies play, and they get completely mental. Oh, yeah, no. Thank you, Luneth! Yeah. Tongue-tied.
Lunata.
Yeah.
I think. Lunata?
Nah, I got tongue-tied there. Lunata, thank you, Lunata, for becoming a loyal subject. I hope you continue enjoying all the coming streams. I don't know how the hell I got tongue-tied, but call you Luna. All right. Thank you,
All right.
Luna.
Thank you, Luna.
Yes, thank you for becoming a loyal subject, and you know, hope you continue to enjoy all the coming streams from me and Keith as we play through whatever the hell we play through and cause chaos. All gathered, yes. Then this is... I can't read tonight, apparently. Then I shall describe the path you must take. Although, to be fair, I get tripped up on the Ondu because of the... It's the same reason I got tripped up on the snakes in Stormblood.
That's fair.
Enter the cave beyond and follow the wall down and down and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage northwest. Then continue west and west and west. Do you not need to... You could just say one. The
West
way
and
is
west and
not
west.
Simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance, and do not stray into the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Calabian Gap and the barrier placed at its mouth. The obstacle will fade should you raise your hand toward it. We have made it so. It's Alpha now.
Yeah. A most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance.
So as if I do not apply, I'm in the woods right now and there's barely any service. Ah.
I see, I
camping.
see.
Camping can be fun. I haven't been out in the woods in a long ass time. It's not my cup of tea though, so you know.
That's fair.
Right. Deep in the woods we go. Yeah, I haven't been in years. I used to go, I went up because I used to go every so often. My family would go out to like these cabins and stuff. It wasn't like we did it a lot, but I mean, did it once every few years. I got dragged an older brother to do just ghost hunting thing. You know,
Ooh.
honestly, I would probably have a bit of fun with something like that. Just, for, doing it. But yeah, nah, I haven't been... And I don't think I'd want to go again, just out to the cabins like me and my family used to do, just because, I don't know, 'cause, I'm a very indoorsy sort of person, as lame as that can sound. As
Fair
much of a
enough.
neat as that makes me. Look, I'm not like a complete shut-in. I'm an introvert. Anyway.
Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west.
I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm scared of bears. That's fair.
Yet 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind.
I think it's if I remember correctly, it's black bears are a bit less threatening than brown bears, I think is what it is. I don't know the exact details because I'm not good at that type of stuff, but I think that's what it is. Like both are scary, but a black bear is I think it's that a black bear is less likely to attack people. I forget how to navigate the Undo Cups a bit, because they're a bit twisty and windy, as that guy said. I live to see ghosts. Yeah, I would. I mean, hey, ghost hunting. It seems like it would be interesting. I remember a friend of mine I made when I went to summer school one year. Me and them talked about, ghost hunting before and just ghost hunting stuff. Me and them talked about a lot of stuff like that, though. I can actually see them, and it's funny. Ghosts. Yeah, we talked about doing ghost hunting stuff, and we talked about, a few other things. And then I lost contact with that person, like, not long after summer school. Because we didn't go to the same,
like that.
We didn't go to the same school, we just both went to summer school.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Kina, you have a choice of 2 routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks, or skip along this coral branch as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Nope.
Well, Kina has to, Kina has to prove herself. I don't know. I'm just gonna go this way. I want to be cool like Kina wants to be cool like Alice. Oh my god. I love when they try to scare me and realize I can see them. Nice. Like, well, might as well just quit now. No need to keep trying to scare. There you are. Come on. I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. No, that's a... Oh my goodness. I can't wait for next month, Keith. You know what next month is?
I do realize
I
what
think
next
we're like
month is.
exactly a month away from it at this point.
Yeah, something like that.
So I remember it's like mid-September. Ugh. I will be playing that game all day whenever I'm not streaming or working. Hey, my friendo. It's Alice. God, the armor on the tail keeps getting me. It's such a cool design.
It's really cool.
Here must be the barrier the Undo spoke of. Well, that was a rather arduous. What the fuck? Arduous. That was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. You like to disturb them? Don't disturb the ghost. It's mean.
'Twas a treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs but raise at hand to banish this next obstacle. Akina, I elect you to do the honors.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I have to do it. How do I have to do everything? Actually. Damn, it actually just died. Barriers went...
Get over the
Gone.
barrier.
Just like that. Just like that. I suppose we should head in. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Fun fact, when I was originally playing Shadowbringers on my main file, it was when Endwalker was still the most recent expansion. I mean, annoy them. That's fair. That's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when Endwalker was the most recent expansion and the level cap was 90, and it was during this quest line that I hit level 90 on my main account for the first time. It's like the first time I maxed out a class was during this quest line, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, now I've done it for multiple classes, and I have multiple classes at level 100, and it's just like, well, where has my life gone? I have accomplished nothing except maxing out Dark Knight, which is one of the... Leveling tank is kind of boring to me.
Yeah, it'd be like that, huh?
Like, at least with healer, I actually have to pay attention to shit. Anyway, on the note of things that are happening, yeah, welcome to here.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
First time I played this, just seeing this sent a chill down my spine. And it gets creepier as you go along.
Seeing the same view.
Goodbye, bot.
The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Yeah, just... God. This motif, like, the motif that's playing now, knowing what it's going to be used for later, it's like, god damn. Akina, did you note the style of architecture? 'Tis the same same used for the remnants of the cups in the mural painted tower. Look closely. Amitselk has not simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered them the semblance of an he has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. God, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of which the old world Asian is capable of. Guess I'll take a quick arm. I'm gonna use it anytime soon. The end of the world. It is intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Found that there are owls here too. I don't think I've ever seen an owl like in my life. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Like outside of like, you know,
Yeah.
set like zoos and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen one at a zoo. Like, I've heard them, but I don't think I've ever seen an owl, like, out in the wild. Yeah, I mean, I've heard them. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I've ever, like, directly seen one just out in the wild when I was, like, going to cabins and stuff. I mean, it's not surprising. It's not like they're, you know, super common or super... Have any of you seen a barn owl? Not that I know of. But to be fair,
Not a barn owl, I don't think.
Yeah, I was like, not that I know, but to be fair, I wouldn't be able to tell you breeds of like owls and stuff or any of that. Again, I am not intelligent. No, not my area of expertise. Animals, all that, not my area of expertise.
I haven't seen one. Actually, I might have. It was in fact in a zoo though, but so you know.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I barely passed biology.
Fair enough.
Although I'm not sure. So, oops. Certain things just are outside my area. Scary.
Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how the pixies must feel.
And then you just got Fayul like, hey! I'll bitch slap you till next week. Akina Kayasuri recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarat. Seen a bald owl in a zoo as a kid. Ooh, actually, don't.
A bald owl, huh?
Shit scares me. I've never seen a
fair
bald
enough.
owl.
Bald owls. I've seen bald
Will you
like
be
images of like
riding the
feathered owls or of like featherless owls on the internet. They are.
I've
weird.
never seen. Yeah, I've never seen one at all. What? Did the building just welcome you?
Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did Emic Selk not invite Akina to his abode? 'Tis plain thy coming was expected.
I will do that after stream, I guess, or while we wait when we have to wait for the duty to pop. We have to wait for like when we're in Duty Finder. And where will this lift be taking us? One of the two. The lift services every level of the Archicon Heights, but presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yalms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With the emphasis on we, I'm not about to let you walk alone into that place. Ground floor, now. Soldiers, as you wish. This is a house centipede. Ew. Centipedes creep me out.
Yeah.
Lift will arrive shortly. Yeah, no, centipedes, I don't know. Centipedes just creep me out. I'm like, ew. I don't like them. I don't like them. No,
Ew, I don't like them. I don't like goblins. Why?
Thank you. I mean, I don't like most bugs or insects, things like that. It's like,
That's fair.
yeah. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of Administration, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol. Investigate the imposing doors. Yeah, I guess that's what those doors were, pretty imposing.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, Felma. Yeah, oh, I would fucking lose my mind. I'm sorry. Centipedes are up there. Centipedes are up there among things that just upset me. I'm like, no, why do you have that many legs? Get out of here. You know, I would probably panic. It's only at a distance that you start to realize how big the buildings truly are. What did the voice call the city? Amarat? Look, over there. Is that a person? No, my mistake. That's a giant. Think giants are people too, okay? Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet.
A giant or no, a resident of this place may have much and more to tell us. So we make the first move.
Alpha, no, you can't just. Ugh. I thought Alice is just like, God damn it, Alpha, stop your bullshitting. And she doesn't even really do much to stop him. She kind of keeps going. She's like, whatever. It's my.
Pray excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? Huh?
Yeah, no, when it spoke like that, that gave me a what the fuck the first time. Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. No, why I just froze that. I mean, fair enough. I probably immediately flick it off or something, or do something just under panic if that happened to me. Just as he understood us. That's also because I don't know, I don't freeze much, I just panic. Go, don't fuck that shit. Torch it. Set it on fire immediately.
And which district is this exactly?
That would make it worse. You must be lost, poor thing. You stand in the Polarite district, wherein lie the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Too many legs. Can you tell us where to find Emmett Selk? Ah, you've come to marvel at the workings of the convocation of the 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plan. Final days. Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back?
No, thank you. We'll be fine.
Very well. Take care, little ones. Alright, bye. What was that all about? To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from Aether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city.
The final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described to us by our Asian foe. And a catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of the Zodiac, and thence Heidelin herself.
But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? The man spoke of it as if we were rushing to avert disaster here and now.
Unless, for these people, the distance past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphino. The ethereal Amarot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk hath resurrected a memory, a moment of time from before the star was sundered.
Huh. I mean, that's a wild thing, too, that he's doing.
Yeah.
And imagine how much power this would have taken, like how much power he would need to reconstruct all of this. So we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed. An unusual situation to be sure, but at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they would seem downright eager to chat, so we use this to our advantage. Split up and strike up some conversation, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding this convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. Domingo, then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Thanks. Thank Grid. It's a great run quickly. Ew. Yeah, no. Those things, like I said, they're just nasty in all sorts of ways. Yeah. So welcome to Amarut, the long-departed city. A place that is nothing but a memory, effectively. Yeah, this place is creepy as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is effectively... Everyone here is effectively just phantoms of the past that Emmett Selk gave life to solely because he's just not right. There's something wrong with this one.
Yeah.
We'll get more into that as we start to kind of explore here and get into what's exactly happening. You voiced the optimistic one.
Alright.
'Twould seem the hall is host to a most precautious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one?
Fuck, why are you so big?
Ah, the convocation and their handling of the coming peril. 'Tis only natural that you should have questions. Also, I just drink a lot of milk. Shall Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are the stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep this star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Brea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect.
We know both those names, as we have fought both of them.
Logrief, Mitron, and McSelk. Their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents.
What was he screaming about? I wonder what he was screaming about.
Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, it would be an unprecedented development, a testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling.
Are toiling. That's an I.
Are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident they shall deliver our star unto salvation.
So Both Elidibus and La Habrea, and M itself for that matter, were all members of the Convocation of 14. We've met all of them before and had battles with them. La Habrea was the first Ascian we did, well, not the first Ascian we did battle with, but the first major Ascian we did battle with. As he possessed Thancred's body for a time. Good gracious, child, where is your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home, quickly now. Have you not heard? Though yet confided across the sea, a terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They are calling it the final days. 'Tis said it starts suddenly, a catastrophe, keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests from us control of our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair. Every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall, a fiery rain, an incessant spawning of nightmarish beast. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. 'Tis as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if a force inimical to life now festers and spreads. 'Tis only a matter of time until Amarat, too, resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them.
Damn.
Huh. The final day, that's what the final days were. The world itself tearing itself apart. But we are not wont to give in to despair.
Yep.
Alright, you can voice this one.
An audience with Emmett Selt? I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, he will be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring that our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said the 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to every star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificence.
Magnificence? What am I doing?
Magnificence. And then they will rewrite the laws of existence.
Zodiark.
'Tis a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold hope for an audience.
The creation of Zodiark.
Oh boy.
And the creation of Zodiark. It's still, you know, speaking of the creation of Zodiark, it's still one of those things that's wild when you think about it. The fact that we are, the whole fact that Heidelin's a primal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah. The very being that we technically are, we're technically enthralled by. That's what is her echo, but that. It's just that she doesn't act like other primals, mind you. I just came over here to sync up to the Aetherite because I was close to it, so I figured why not. 2 more quests though after we clear this one. We have this one and then we'll have the final one. So what are you thinking of this city so far, Keith? Oh, we have to...
Big.
Give Emerald... Yeah, I was like, we have to run back to Alphino and the crew. And the whole final days. that tore apart the original world.
Yeah. Oof. Ugh. It's certainly interesting just kind of being able to see all of this as it happened, huh?
Yeah, this was how the people were when the world was being brought to its end before Zodiark was summoned.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone seems perfectly on board with whatever plan the Convocation of 14 are cooking up. But that plan, as we know, is not optimal.
Right.
Remember, even as he said, as Emmett Selk said, half of all of the people of the world sacrificed their life in creating Zodiark.
Mm-hmm. Akina, if I was not certain before, then I am now. The people of this city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Selk to recreate this ancient Amorot. And yet, I fancy hear his words to us echoing throughout the ocean trench. He would have his story known.
Alright. Greater purpose.
We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear.
Twould seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, and this convocation's effort to bring salvation out of chaos.
I suppose there was talk of little else in the time when these events came to pass.
Ariandre, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancient's art of creation?
A fascinating discipline indeed. Aught the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. It is not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into figments of myth and legend.
I see we have arrived at the same conclusion, then. The people who lived in this age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining the creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of the aether which coursed their own body. If we were to attempt the same, such a spell would deplete our energies and then seek to draw balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, and from the very land itself. Thus, when the art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all the revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding him itself. Has anyone learned aught of what might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap. But from what we've heard, it seems the Convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried to look at the Bureau of Administration, where we thought these permissions might be issued. The clerk said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear in the registry. And then we gave up. I wonder though, Akina, could you be eligible for one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case.
Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove useful.
I think I'd like to speak of more with these ancients. Perhaps they know something that could cure Akina's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course I don't mind. Just lead the way. And what are you two gonna go do?
Then Stola and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. This is surely more intelligence. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so, we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in the front of the capital.
Alright. I'm gonna warp on over there. That's why I did get that warp. Particularly because we're going to walk back over there, so I might as well warp back over there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's speak at the administrative clerk and see if they can get us anything. Battle Litany. Battle Litany. Arms link. I always forget to use that. And so honestly, it's just because it's, you know, not an attack I think about much.
That is fair.
Yeah. I can assist you. Full name, please. Akina Kayasuri. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Guess we're just gonna be standing here. Akina Kayasuri, your application is ready for collection. Jesus Christ, dude. Too far away. Too far away. As your registry was approved by Mitselk himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you with the visitor's writ for the capital. Alright. Jesus Christ, that's pretty far away. We got a phoenix! But I'm not gonna ride that because it's actually kind of slow.
Caw!
We'll ride the fat cat.
Gato.
Honestly, I'm gonna do something just real quick. I think it's under sound, right? Is that what it's under? No. There we go. I want to listen. I want to leave the tune that plays right now to be the Amaranth theme.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is one of the few areas where I turn off the mount music. The other one is an Endwalker. And it's, again, the final area.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's not till, I have cleared, like, because the way the final, I guess, slight spoilers, but the music in the final area of Endwalker builds up over the course of your time there. For a very special reason, and when the actual song kicks in, it is probably one of the best area themes. If not just the best.
Fair enough.
Close in the distance. But we'll get into that when we're in Endwalker, which won't be for a little bit, because we still got side quests and then post Shadowbringers to get through, but we'll get to Endwalker soon. Kind of crazy though that we're I know we're talking with Omega Man. It's kind of crazy that we're almost to Endwalker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Final Fantasy XIV was the very first game I did a stream of. That was the first time we created Akina, and she was just a little lancer running around Gridania and all that. And now look at us in the Hall of the Ancients. Damn, we've come far.
Mm-hmm.
Next, please. Hey, I have a thing for you. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. Find an empty seat. Hey, anyone sitting here? I could squeeze in the middle.
Don't mind if I do.
This is so funny. It's just we are so small in comparison, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Oh, holy shit.
My anemia.
17 pieces. Oh, may I? You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Selk? Hmm?
Oh.
You're aware? Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. I know only my name is Hythilidus. In this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. These are the sorry, fucking one of those moments where I get tongue-tied again. These are the fuck. I forgot that because this is technically a voice cutscene, the auto
It's
dialogue would be
technically
on.
a voice cutscene. I guess so, huh?
I know only my name is Hythilius. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Hytholdius, I think is how you say it.
Hythlodius?
Yeah,
Hythlodeus?
I know
Something
you
like that.
eventually actually hear the name voice. I just can't remember what it is. These are Hythlodius, and that this is a city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Selk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstruction. I'll say this, it's because you're his husband. We don't worry about that, though. We'll get into that in Endwalker. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role of the rest. A bit part, meant to bring color and noise to the well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I only wish to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days, what began as an isolated incident, soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But such creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiac was born, just as we had hoped. He reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet oh, how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiac, another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad of tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. So they did it twice.
Damn.
The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconstructed the means of which we might protect it. The convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiac. In return, he would restore to us the brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiac, that this new world should belong to lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their lives and life energies in the creation of Heidelin, an incarnation of their opposing belief. And for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? I thought you might. Emmett Selk has ever been the champion for the will of Zodiac. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but we have not abandoned his course. Will not have abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emmett Selk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with each passing century. Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Okina Kairsuri. It would seem your turn has come. Pray, do not let me keep you. In the end, he really is... Yes, what he's doing is wrong. But in the end...
I understand.
Yeah, he wants to save the people he knew. His friends, his family. Ah, there is one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes?
Uh-huh.
Nay, I see no definite form. Just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion? You. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. Ha! This is just the kind of fate I expect from one such as she. Surely Emmett Selk has recognized that hint of her in you. Akino Kayasuri. Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. I gotta say, that scene hits a lot harder after Endwalker. What he's saying, who he is, it hits so much harder after Endwalker, dude. Your visitor's writ, as requested. When you gain admittance into the capital, simply present this document to the attendant within. Let's go meet with Thancred. The final battle's upon us at this point.
All right.
Emmett Selk. The Asians, the people of the the people of the old world who would sacrifice half their own on 2 separate occasions, who would then renew life and sacrifice that new life to bring back the life that was once sacrificed. And now seeks to destroy the source and the shards in order to bring that life back. It is so much to take in. My first time playing this, I was in awe at the sheer... It made me feel so... In that scene, makes you feel so bad for Emmett Selk, because you realize he is just burdened with the will of everyone, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
He is burdened with the will of all the people of the world Unsundered. It does have a name, and I will start, but we don't figure that out till Endwalker, so I've been trying not to call it that. I don't believe we hear it at any point during this tale, so I've been trying not to call it by the name it has. You know, it's canon name, outside of just calling it the World Unsundered or the Old World, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a lot.
Fair enough.
Finally, you were gone so long, I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. Led your bureaucratic ventures. Quite interesting, to say the least. Ha, I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing, too. Urianje and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the most attractive option.
The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry. 'Twould seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of 1 ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emixelk's recreation did not extend to their usual function.
We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought the best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Reen and I did ask about a cure for you. The problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond Amarat's today. They will happily tell their own tales. When we attempt to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. We were able to talk with one. What of you, Akina? Was that worthy of interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ? Yeah, I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Great sacrifice.
A great sacrifice in life, of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. You say that Yassian's scheming has all been led to this? All this time. But if they still mean to enact this plan, then things won't end with your joining. Bless you.
Yep. Hey, I thought we knew their intentions full. Restore the world to its former glory, and in turn, empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put into words, but we assume the following final rejoining, the Asians mean to draw on the lives of the Source to make their sacrifice to Zodiac.
That does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Asians would be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles will be erased? I cannot conscience such an act.
Of course not. And that's to say not of Emmett Selk's plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Akina, and when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before, and those who come after. By everyone you've ever met. Change things so that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, would smile and say, I knew you would win. We will change the coming calamity. fighting Emmett Silk the only way? He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. The decision lies on you, just as it lies with you and every one of us. Right. It's time. Emmett Selk. Shadowbringers. You remember when we talked atop the tower in Mord Squaw? I'm still the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you. You don't abandon me. Together, we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore through those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking steps forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes, how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep walking.
Valtteri spoke of the disaster we would bring down upon our own heads. Ceaseless conflict. Imagine how we would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. And yet who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in the people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant Talos would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. As well thou knowest, if we are to usher Emmett Selk onto his rest, we must needs bind his Ascian soul, and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requireth aura sight, and with such I have prepared upon the Ixox asking no less, though 'twas ever mine intent to provide such boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Ascian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In a sense, Emmett Selk's destruction will be the culmination of the Exarch's efforts, a reward for all he hath endured these many years. Yet, even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not but that his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive into the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side.
And for our ally, Ariange. Our time the first has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path in the source ever was. Yet, through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me stay true to my convictions. And thus I would return the favor. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret. And that's all I will say on the matter. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end. But I suppose we should speak our minds while we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in our meringue. So give me this moment of sentiment, Akina. Dragging me into this starry mess, you've given me a chance to think and act as I should have. For Reen's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life, or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through actions instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there, guarding your back. I like Thancred's character arc from post-Heaven, from like when we got him back in post-Heavens, where it is finally concluded.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he felt from losing Minfilia, he's finally gotten over. When Minfilia entrusted her power to me, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Golg, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning, and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you. I want to do. I do. But I just... I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example. I've tried. I've really tried. You shouldn't hang your head. I shouldn't. Wouldn't have made it this far without you. Without you, would have succumbed to the light on Mount Golg. Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. I'm not sure Actually, never mind. I think I'll understand better if I try for myself. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Akina. I'm going with you. Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero.
Damn. That quote.
God, Final Fantasy XIV is just such a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
And every time those words, dude, the fact that they put Hoshafon on the fucking summer, the fucking summer's, summer artwork.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present a writ of permission before attendance will be granted. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guest you may choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times. Alright. It begins. I have watched this cutscene so many fucking... This and the one before the final battle. I have rewatched these cutscenes so many fucking times in my life. Ever since beating Shadowbringers. Because it's so
very specific instructions.
Oh, hang on, it's no longer... What?
No, it's not auto. Yeah.
It's not auto anymore.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing.
Yes, I turned it up a bit because I love this cutscene so
Whatever
much.
am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
God.
It is not she who is lost without
The-
the familiar.
Emmett Silk's voice actor fucking kills
Not
it in this
content
scene.
with remaking
It's
an
so
entire
good.
city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes.
Sure.
Okay, buddy.
Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Came here for the X art. Came here for the X art.
Well, you can't have him. The wisdom that man guards may
I
open
love
up
the way
new
he
worlds
says
of
that.
possibilities.
Well, no.
Fuck you.
He has unlocked the secrets of travel across the rift, and through time as well, it would seem. Quite an accomplishment for one of his incomplete nature. I must explore the limits of his capabilities and harness that power for the Ardor.
What I love is things like the Crystal X art start to prove Emmett Selk's point wrong. That he believes that we are too
Even now,
weak
after everything, you
to,
refuse to see
you know,
reason.
hold to
You
live.
think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace.
God damn the delivery.
For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star.
That damn delivery is so perfect.
Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his sin-eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us, and us alone.
You're wrong.
Emmett Selk!
We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
Oh.
It was the end of our era and the beginning of our great work.
Final days.
A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Thanks. Gotta get one final sarcastic remark in. God damn, the delivery of every line in that scene, not just from Emmett Self, but from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I also love that he's like, has your recent spats with Valkyrie and his Cindy, when he's, you know, effectively saying that people are, you know, wanting him into despair, but again, we proved that wrong. Everywhere we went, we proved how wrong that is.
Mm-hmm.
By showing that not everyone is ready to just give in. But I also do like his point that would half of the people be willing to sacrifice themselves to, you know, save the world? Alright, while this goes, I'm gonna run to the Crystarium real quick and see if I can edit up my armor just a tad. Just to have the full look I want to have for the final fight. If it pops before I finish, it pops before I finish. If not, you know. And then we will race back there beforehand. That way we're there for this.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that scene, that's one half of it. The other half is what happened is the scene after the dungeon, because both those scenes are fucking phenomenal. God damn the delivery. Broken bread? Like the whole thing where he's just, you know, pretty much says that we aren't worthy to inherit the star. It's like, god damn. I'm keeping the
Jeez, dude.
Alright, I'm keeping the current spear. Let's see. I want to see what my current armor looks like. I have to remove everything so I can see what my current armor looks like and see what works. I think I'll do that. Actually, I think I'll do the dragon hair clip again. Actually, no. No, that. Body, we're keeping that body. I'll do these gauntlets, though. These ones, nah. I'll do these gauntlets. For leggings. Combining elements of each of the, Actually, it's kind of cool to combine elements of each of the, each of the Dragoon things. There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, combine elements of each of the different Dragoon things to make our own armor set, which is this.
Ooh.
Right. Now back to the Tempest. Do you believe your tattered soul of equal worth to the ones I lost? I mean,
Oh boy.
yes, maybe.
They have to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Our souls are equal to those that were lost, and we've proven that time and again. Exarch proves that just because our souls are divided does not mean that the people are weak. Yeah, their souls are divided, but people can. They
It
can
also
still-
doesn't mean that they don't matter.
Yeah. And it's as Alphino said, the people that Emmett Selk once cared for are gone. There's nothing that can be done about that. While there are still people in the present who have those that they care for.
Yeah, people die if they are killed, or so I hear.
Yeah. People die if they're sacrificed to Zodiark. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for Dungeon to pop, because we're gonna have this, and then we're gonna have a second duty, which is the actual final boss. Which is such a fucking good fight.
Fair enough.
It's the crew. What you got for me? Beyond the flames, darkness is going to swallow the light. Yeah, no, fair. What lies beyond there is not pretty. Like, look at that fucking preview image of what we're getting ourselves into.
Oh!
We are approaching, we are going to see what the final days wrought. And what they wrought was not pretty. These truly what? They truly were the final days.
These truly were our final days. Oh god.
I like dress up Thinker there is ready for action. And then the real Thinker's just like, why the fuck do you have that? Why do you have a miniature version of me?
Here's your present. It's a tiny version of me.
I
don't want this.
Here's your present. It's a tiny version of me. I don't want this. I guess Arianja is the one who'd be like, I take it.
Sure, I'll take it.
that was
if I may make the request to taketh this present.
I love that. That was one of my favorite bits. I mean, every bit in that show is just comedy gold, but it's just one of those that I absolutely love. It's like, what the fuck was the point? I think those are all those bits where it's just them talking.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if you wanted to stay, if you want to hang out, if there were bellies to die, get cola, and play Burnout Revenge.
Burnout Revenge on the PS3.
PS2, not 3.
On the PS2. By the way, I'm not a memory. I actually died.
I actually died.
Anyway,
well, I should be getting back to hell now.
Anyways, I should be getting back to hell now.
It's such a good joke.
Jesus Christ.
We're rats. We're rats.
We're the rats.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, shut up, Ad.
Excuse me, Mr. Boss.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone.
You know what? Fair enough.
I want you to have it.
Jesus Christ.
It's such a good bit. Just the way they just kind of stop, like, it's your gift, man. Do what you want with it. God. Smiling Friends is such a good show. It's such a funny ass show because it's just. It's
what a
my type of
great
humor.
show.
It's
Jesus.
my type of humor. I love the Spantopia episode.
The Spantopia episode is really good. True.
It's cyanide, Pam.
There are no laws! And then everyone just starts killing each other instantly.
God.
And my favorite part is the waitress coming back. And
Yeah, the waitress coming back.
God. Genuinely just such a weird show. The worst part about playing late at night is waiting for longer queue times, especially because I'm a DPS, meaning I have longer.
Did you just look into my eye?
No more rules. It's just immediately. Everything goes wrong instantaneously. Yo. Sniffle. Oh, this fucking fit is so good. It combining the different elements of the different Dragoon sets.
It's really cool.
Honestly, those Dragoon the gauntlets from I believe the Stormblood Dragoon set. Oh fuck! I believe those are the gauntlets from the Stormblood Dragoon set. And God, those things are sick. Fun fact: you can actually, if you view someone now, you can look directly at the glamours, not just the armor.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a small UI change, but it's a beneficial. What the fuck is on that guy's head?
Welcome
See,
to
I
the
can show you.
final days of Amulet.
I can show you now. See glamours, and you can see exactly. Oh, it's Red Onion him. Yeah, you can see exactly. You can see what they're wearing, and you can see what their glamours are.
Nice.
Yep. Anyway. Holy fuck! Yeah. So this is what was going on during the final days.
Of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
Yeah, this was the final days. The end of all. Turn it down just a little until we get through the dungeon. Because obviously when we get through the dungeon, I want to back up for the cutscene.
Oh, for sure.
Because that is just such a good cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is too. I need to remember my buffs because I forget them a lot as I don't forget them with other classes. I forget them as Dragoon though. Maybe you know what I'll do for now, at least until I have more skills. I'm looking down here because then I'll actually remember to click them. I'm not talking bloodbath because that is a situation you don't use that one to open with, but you want to use those other three frequently because they're your
fair enough
buffs. I'm not using them for random mobs. I use them for bosses. That way I can have them for bosses and do more damage because trash mobs die quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait till we get to like fucking Dawn Trail to get to see boss fights, like how fights just become a flurry of particle effects. Not in their wake, but blood and ash. So yeah, this is what the people of, you know, the uncentered world were going through.
Just what a fantastic situation to be in, really.
Yeah. God, this fucking motif! This motif is used into the end, which is the best boss theme in this fucking game. Oh, I can't wait till we do post Shadowbringers. Words are words. This is a pretty interesting group we've got here, I gotta say. A Gunbreaker, a Sage, a Mechanist. These aren't classes you see used all that often. It's just interesting to see this as the group.
Ah, fair.
Alright, so I'm gonna be real, I often confuse this and the Endwalker Final Dungeon bosses. So if I start making mistakes, that's why. It's because I'm thinking of stuff from Endwalker and not this. But I believe I remember how this one worked. Yeah, no. The first one is obvious, the big difference. I mean, they're all pretty massively different. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, so this, you want to go to like the corner so you don't hit your allies, and then you want to leap out of it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you want to be as far away as possible from everyone. That way you're spread out and those things just hit down. Final Sky is being close. No? Do you want to be far from them for this? I guess so. Oh yeah, 'cause it's this. Yeah, okay. I remember that. Ooh, no. Okay, I'm remembering this fight slowly. Slowly but surely, it's coming back to me. But it definitely has been a hot minute since I did this one, and it's
fair enough.
But yeah, this and the final edition of Endwalker is very similar what you're doing, so that's why I can use them frequently. They're very much, you know, going through the apocalypse. Already. I can stay in this corner here. Okay, that's gonna drop down. Going over here. Whoa, things are getting wacky. Oh, okay. Wow, I got comboed there. I don't think people are really carrying Phoenix Downs yet. Because they changed how Phoenix Downs work. You can use them in 4-man duties now, but I haven't really seen people carrying them yet. They're definitely more useful now. I'll say that. Like, actually being able to use them in 4-man duties. Oh, nope, someone had one. Because they res the healer.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, having those, having them do that is infinitely more useful now, rather than just being the, same shit it was. But I mean, it's also pretty cool. Okay, there we go. He's dead. The rest of this doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you'll have that little thing on you, but it won't go off. Because he's dead. Killed him.
He has died. He is dead in the ground.
Alright, second boss. I remember the final boss of this one very well, because the final boss of this one's actually really cool. I do not remember the second boss. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I'll probably remember it when we see it. It's probably one of those ones where it's like, oh yeah, this guy. Right now I don't remember, but I remember the final one, because the final one is Funnel 1 is such a cool mechanic to it. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. Send dudes! I'm in a fight! I need more men!
Send dudes!
God.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Whoa. Surprised I haven't died. I'm surprised I don't die more often as Dragoon, given that Dragoons are classified as floor tanks. Because we
Don't worry about it.
We love lying on the floor dead because of animation. But then again, they've gotten rid of a lot of the animation lock on Dragoon.
That's fair.
That's the biggest thing that happens to Dragoons, or like used to. They've gotten rid of a lot of it. But Dragoons would just get caught up in so much animation lock that they die. Be like, well.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
I cannot imagine being a Dragoon, like an old Dragoon in like Dawn Trail. Jesus Christ. The amount of times you just die because your animation lock, or the amount of times you just be doing nothing so you don't take damage because of animation lock. Because fights just want to throw 70 attacks at you all at the same time. Dawn Trail is where they finally realize that there's several expansions in and they can stop holding the player's hand, effectively. It's like, you know what? We can just try and kill you. Oh yeah, I was scrolling through, so, for some reason, Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth have been showing, like, clips have been showing up on my TikTok as of today.
Oh?
I don't know why. And I got the clip of the axe chop to the axe kick to the desk. And they broke one of the desks.
Oh.
Because they just had someone kick it full force. Which was a very stupid idea, but it was funny to watch.
It'd be like that.
And in terms of my Halo replays that I've been doing recently, I'm on ODST right now.
Wow!
Which means I have 2 more. I have ODST and I have 4. And then I'm done with the original games. And I've never played anything past 4 on my own time. Okay, it's this asshole. This is you know what? I'm gonna be real. I really do not remember what this asshole does. Oh, we're about to see. Probably doesn't do anything that much. It's probably just a fucking... Wow. I can tell you this is not... This is one of those bosses where you deplete its health and then it comes back, because, I mean, we already have it down to 38%. Yeah, okay.
It's that easy.
I'm starting to remember this now. It summons out dudes. You kill them, because that's what you do whenever you add in fucking dudes. Oh my god, speaking of, like, you know, killing individual enemies, one of the bosses in the newest dungeon in the most recent update 14 is fucking nuts, dude. Bro actually is just an abomination of a boss. Holy shit, what is happening? I know I'm tethered right now, but I don't even know what the fuck I'm tethered to. Alright, that, and then you shatter dive to do damage. Wow, shit. I love how this fight just looks like a chaotic mess. I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah, I'm like, it kind of is.
Like, I can tell what's going on generally, but that's because I've played this game enough that I can kind of, you know, tell this stuff. It's how I'm able to keep track of the AoEs and all that. I mean, also, I know not to stand in piss puddles. Don't stand, don't whiz on the electric fence. You know, everyone's favorite game. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Damn.
Exactly.
Here's we go. And now we just finish this dude off. Bro's dead.
Yet this is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you.
Come. No.
Nuh-uh.
Just a little further.
Fucking. Why can
No,
I never
I
get
don't feel like it.
Why can I never get the casting things on my main when I'm playing a caster job? Like anytime anything drops, it's always like other classes on my main. And when I'm fucking doing this one, I get all the caster things. I'm like, okay, there's all the casting shit. Where was this on my fucking main when I was playing this? Anyway, we're almost at the final fucking fight of this dungeon. Which look at this area.
Whew.
It's so fucking cool looking. Also, this fucking song, dude. I already said it, but I'll say it again. I cannot wait till you hear the big song for this motif. Canvas is pretty cool looking, honestly. I love that armor set. And it looks like he has the Endwalker relic. Judging by that glow around it. That's the glow that's around a lot of the Endwalker relics. If I remember correctly, the Gunbreaker Endwalker relic just looks like the fucking Monado.
Huh.
It's like, oh shit, the Monado Xenoblade?
No way, Monado Xenoblade.
I can't wait till I finish my notes for that game. He said, looking at the fucking, like, what am I at, like 30, 40, 50, I don't even remember how many pages I'm at. And I'm hardly halfway through the fucking game. It's just a long-ass game. Ladder dive. Dodge that. Barrage. The world is worthless. Get just before we fall. Riding home. So yeah, this is the plight of the Asians. Crazy ass shit they went through.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Effectively,
Oof.
their powers of creation were run amok.
Mm-hmm.
Final days. I like to imagine that when we get back to the first and we go to our the source and go to our apartment, it's just gonna be filled with letters from Xenos. Because we know he's alive.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be filled with fucking letters from Xenos. Hey, welcome back, Luna.
Welcome back.
Oh my god, this shot.
Oh.
Yeah, we are in the final dungeon, about to take on the boss of the final dungeon, and then we got the final boss itself. Yeah, this thing's not disturbing at all. What the hell's here? What happened? It's just like, wonder what happened. Oh, that's a cool looking weapon. Anyway, let's go. Hi, bud. Friendo, that is the wrong skill. It's not AoE time. But it's something which, oh no, that ain't good. Well, luckily you guys are, hopefully you guys are okay. Okay, boss fight. I'll explain how this works. It'll eventually charge a giant laser. You need to get on these sides. Well,
Well.
Oops. I did not mean to walk forward there. I meant to walk sideways. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. I forgot about that attack. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's try not fucking up this time. Let's try good old not fucking up entirely. Oh my god, I can't see. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out a bit, that way I can see things a bit easier. It's doing this. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna, this time I'm not gonna walk off the fucking edge after this attack ends. Kind of funny. Well, at least everyone's physically okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's the important part. Get back here. Oh god. Oh my god. No. I can't. Okay. Oh, crap. This fight gets a little nutty towards the last half. I can't tell if I'm in that. No, I'm in that. Okay. I couldn't tell if I was in that for a second. I was standing in such a weird location. Well, bro, just die already. Oof. I'm probably the one in charge of limit breaking because I'm the melee DPS, but I wanna wait to limit break until he's, you know, close to dead. Really hate that laser attack. That thing drains your HP so damn fast and comes out so suddenly. So reacting to it in a timely manner is kind of hard. Bro doing next? I wish I could see better. Okay. I wish I could see better because that light is bright as hell in my eyes. Close. I'll get him once we hit the 10% is when I'll use the, what you call it. We got lasers coming probably. Can't tell from, okay, I'm in a good spot. Can't tell if I'm in a good spot. Get out of this and then I'm gonna let him break. Or not, I'm not gonna get out of that. Or I'm gonna get right here, hit him with the fucking blade dance. There we go. Alright, we should be good at this point. Whew! That was a lot tighter than it needed to be. I fucked up twice, but you know, it happens. It has been a while since I fought that boss, mind you. It has been a hot minute since I fought that boss, because I don't get this dungeon often in roulettes, sadly. I think the last time I fought this, I was the tank? I don't even know. I might have actually been a healer last time I fought this. Which just goes to show. There's a lot of shit. Anyway, what you got for flamers? Yeah, okay, I was right about the rapier. Okay, that's just a cool ass fucking thing. Let's go. Here we are.
Well, you prevail.
Nevertheless,
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worth.
Damn, sorry.
Oh, you
No.
tower of your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind.
Bro really just said you.
The gulf
Still
between
don't
us
shit.
is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alize!
You are a
Mistake.
For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of
Because he's here and ready to ruin the stream. Hi, Trent.
Hello, Trent.
You have come in at an interesting time as we are about to fight the final boss.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
Hell yeah!
more prattle.
And because some funny shit happened. Oh boy. Funny shit ain't happening here. We're just watching all of our friends die now.
Yeah, yeah.
fool. Who are you?
No.
Nothing.
I do like that he has the
Once I have reclaimed my
lines that remember the thing in the trailer said.
Oh.
So that's the same thing that thing said to us.
Oof.
We ain't dead yet, bitch.
Still fighting the good fight.
I like how annoyed he looks about that. He's like, okay, really now.
It is true that
Found an
all
old
we
idea
did
for
is
a fucking
fated
rap
to
song
fade
that was
away.
made while high on the
There is
Oh
reason
no.
for us to forsake it.
That sounds terrifying.
What steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Barely even qualifies because the only line is only it's only 2 lines, but they're so funny to whatever.
And you, why waste your final moments in futile defiance?
I love the fucking delivery. Here's
You've
this.
no fight left to fight, no life left to live.
Once again, another line said to us by that creature in the trailer. I love that they have those lines in here. Where it's just Emmett Self mocking you.
Yep.
You see, the light will not be denied. Surrender to your fate and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Reen!
Fight it. You have to hold on.
I got more after fucking. Well.
Oh.
Sounds like a normal Tekken day. Anyway. Reen! Alright, good.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
What? All by myself?
Take it. We fight as one.
Oh, holy shit.
This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story. No, it can't be. That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone? We stand together.
Hell yeah!
Oh shit. He's.
How? I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
And I don't care, I'm just here for a few before I go to sleep because I have a job interview. Good luck with your job interview.
Oh, good luck with your job interview.
Damn you all!
Yes! I challenge you, Emmett Self.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the
vanquished become its villain.
By the way, can I just say I love this canonical duty finder?
Let us cast aside titles and duties, and reveal our true faces to one another.
Like, what the Crystal Elixir did there is pull heroes from time, space, and time.
Who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber?
Alright. The Dying Gasp, now accessible. Final battle against Emmett Selk himself. That goddamn cutscene, dude. You had the strength to take another step. Could you do it? Could you save our worlds? And I just love the two choices there.
Mm-hmm.
All by myself? We stand together! Dude, the Crystal X art just fucking god, dude. Again, peak. Alright, now he's gotta wait for this next duty. And
He came back from being shot. Let's go.
Bro's just that powerful. Now we just wait for this duty while listening to one of the best fucking songs.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Fucking guitar. I love the music cutout as soon as Ring gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
As it just builds into this. Silver Will. That's it. That's the tweet.
Silver Wheel, that's it. End the tweet.
Yeah, exactly. There's also this tweet I'm about to send you. It's a Fate reference.
What on earth is this?
It's Fate. I also just realized that this account is named Prism Ilya. So,
yeah. Use the bone of his sword. And steel is his body. True.
Jesus Christ.
There's a quote retweet on the original tweet that's also it's from a Shiro account going, "Why don't mine come out by the hilt?"
Jesus Christ. Sometimes I just love Twitter.
Parody accounts are so funny, dude. Holy crap. I still think about like the Doctor Doom account that's just like big hating on the Fantastic Four always.
Yeah. I love the Lex Luthor, like the Lex Luthor and the LexCorp one.
Oh, true.
on. What you fucking deserve. I mean, you get what you fucking deserve, and it's Emmett Selk shooting the Crystal Exarch.
Oh god.
Have you seen the recent like war going on W Place? Damn.
Oh, over Uma Musume and Deltarune?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just Deltarune in general. It's just everyone against Deltarune for some reason, and it's the funniest shit. Like, okay, this is just funny to watch. Also, ew. I hate that fucking centipede. That's all I can say. I haven't seen it. Of course, I haven't seen it, but, you know. All I can say is ew about it because of how you described it. Anyway, say hello to Hades.
Hi.
God, I've done the EX version of this so many times at this point. It's gonna be weird doing the regular version, although I don't remember the regular version being all that different.
Fair enough.
Maybe like the second phase. Yeah, I had to do the EX version so many fucking times. Because, how many times did I think I ended up doing it like 20, I think it was like 20 or 30 runs before I got the mount. It was a lot of runs, that's all I know. Not nearly as many as Diamond Weapon, but so Hades' first phase is pretty basic. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Whenever he does this, just stand on the side where the blades aren't pointing. And it can be either, technically it can be either side. It's just that one will go forward, one will go backwards. Basic spread AoE, nothing too out of the ordinary for a fight like this. We'll eventually start getting a little bit, yeah, I believe here's where things are going to start getting a little bit different. You got those on the sides, just, you know, watch out. Don't touch them. Oh, wait, oh shit, yeah, don't be close to them either. Yeah, don't be close to them either. Oops. It's KOE. Nothing to worry about there. It's a KOE. Come on. Do something real. I hear Tank Buster, I think. I think that was Tank Buster. I don't think that was a stack, at least. Okay. He's doing something real now. Give voice to your anguish, my brethren. This phase! This is the phase that's weird. So he's gonna start throwing out shadows of the ancients, effectively. Is what these things are, you know. He's gonna start throwing out dead people at you.
As one does.
Effectively. And he will continuously do fuck. Oh, I'm dead. I am dead. I have no clue where everyone is. Holy shit, how did that work in my favor? I was like, I have no clue where everyone is. For a second. I was scared to death for a minute. I was like, oh no. Oh no, wait. Shadows of the Ancients again! What's he doing? Alright, AoE, that's not a problem. Why does the stack marker go to me again? Stop doing that! I don't want to be the person that needs to stack. Get them! By the way, as you can see, it's charging a thing, so you do need to clear this. You do have a time limit to clear this phase. If that bar reaches 100, it's instant death.
Oh, lovely.
Same with any phase like that where they're charging a bar like that. Clear up 4 maxes. Pretty easy stuff. Bro's gonna... Alright. Phase 3. Limit gauge resets at this point. Oh, we have a black mage. We have 2 vipers and a black mage. I didn't even realize where our DPSs were.
Neat.
Kind of sucks having 2 vipers. But, you know. It's not the viper's bad, it's just that having 2 of them is kind of worthless. I would prefer it through the variety. Give me a ninja in here or something, samurai. And I do think that does, I think having duplicate jobs does slow your limit break build. Alright, phase 3. I'm gonna stand back a bit, that way I'm in a better position to be able to dodge what he's gonna be doing. It's gonna kind of rotate, it's gonna be a pretty basic understanding of being close or far depending on what he's doing and left and rights and stuff.
Fair enough.
Okay, I was a little too slow on that. Nothing too rough, luckily, but he does have a lot of fucking HP. Whenever he does this, gather on the side with the extended hand. Gather kind of behind the extended hand. I believe you want to be... Whoa, buddy, don't do that shit. I believe I'm standing in a good place right now, I think. No, I was not. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
It'd be like that.
I kind of forgot how that attack fully works. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Just lock in.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've gotten hit twice. I think this whole fight I've taken 3 non-required hits. I'd say I'm playing pretty well.
Fair enough.
Yay, buddy, pal, friends. Let's not do that one. Oh boy. He's got his thing here. During this time, he is casting something. If you let that go off, I believe it's an instant wipe. But I mean, that thing dies so easily. That orb dies so quickly. I've never had it go off. So, Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Please stop. Like 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Please stop him. How about I hit you instead? That was way too early to use a limit break. I'm sorry. Be ready to mash. I beseech you! Light inner champion grows faint. Active time maneuver. Mash! Mash to get free! Oh my god, I don't think this one has that, but there's one of those in post Shadowbringers where if anyone fails it, it's a party-wide wipe.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, at this point, you get a massive influx. You get an instant triple. Okay, that's why they use the thing. So at this point, you get an instant 3. You get an instant 3. And this is just final phase, effectively. Just keep hitting him. You'll keep taking damage. Just wail. Use your attack as much as you can. I mean, that's a strategy for any fight. But at this point in the fight, you're taking a bunch of damage, but you're healing pretty quickly. Boom. Down he goes. Such a cool fight. Duty complete. For real. Okay, Nero.
Okay. Yeah, Hades. I need to play that game.
All right.
Uh,
Now we just sit back and enjoy the spoils of victory.
oh.
So cool.
Damn, Thancred, you didn't have the style like that, dude.
Infernal strength!
Strike with all thy might!
Yes! So sick that it takes that fucking form. You've lost Emmett Silk.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
It's over. Emmett Selk is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
Ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart, yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emmett Selk stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I had help from the hero of this world.
I see.
Damn, bro, you good?
Dude, you alright, man?
Where to start?
How was that gunshot wound treating you?
I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
By the way, you finally understand what that lyric means now.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you awake, Grahatia.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
And that was Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Dude, As always, Keith, your final thoughts first?
Wow.
So those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
Surely Alphino and those friends of his, they did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love.
So I don't have to play an MMO.
Sure to be back
That's fair.
any moment now. Any moment.
Any moment now.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right. There, look, over there, over the beach.
But yeah, I would give my final thoughts. Sorry, I was just kind of being quiet there for a moment because I love these moments. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This, along with Endwalker, are what make Final Fantasy XIV Final Fantasy XIV. The themes of Shadowbringers are so powerful. About hope, about not being driven by the past and living in the moment, about just so many beautiful things about this story.
I didn't think...
About how no one individual can do it on their own.
Take me.
Oh, poor boy.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
This story is so culminating it all with one of...
Where's Urianger?
Culminating it all with one of the best villains in anything, not just in Final Fantasy, but in anything. Emmett Selk's right.
Sooner or later.
For the love of Alphino!
Just...
Welcome back, dear ones!
So much of the story being about people coming together. And I think one of the biggest examples of that is the Stone Talos. How you pull people from every region.
Emmett Selk's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were.
You pull people from every region into building this massive golem to pull the mountain down from the heavens, effectively, in order to put a stop to Vol 3.
Mount Gulg will one day fall.
God, it's such a...
below yield to wind and rain.
It's just such an incredible tale. And it's one I was so happy to revisit.
Will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals.
And the thing is, we haven't even gone to... This is technically only half of what makes Shadowbringers so great. As post-Shadowbringers continues these themes, continues with great writing, great music, and just overall one of the best plot lines
nevertheless
that we're going to see with our next major villain. That being said, we won't be getting into that immediately, as we have 3 other things we're going to take care of as side quests before we do that. Keith, do you have anything you want to add other than WoW?
I think you really summed up all my thoughts, so...
Oh, another thing, Grahatia. The fact that that builds off of something from way back at Post Realm Reborn when we did the Crystal Tower raids. And everything he did. It's just... This story, man. In that line, remember us. Remember that we once lived. It's so powerful.
As death and decay gives way to
and even reflects into Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which is a lyric I and of course the other thing, Ardbert.
We share, inspire others to rise to greatness.
That scene atop when you're like after everything that happened, where Ardbert, you know, where at first he saw our fight as hopeless.
Goes ever on.
For him to be the one to give us the final push.
As does your legacy.
It's just, there is so much perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can ramble on forever about why I love this, though.
To touch
yeah, that's
the lives of countless others.
Because, I mean, I haven't even mentioned Reen, I haven't mentioned Thancred's story arc, I haven't mentioned Alice's story
You're the
arc.
Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
Little. It's secret. Now for the actual credit sequence. What great shadow. Tomorrow is one of my favorite fucking songs, by the way. I cannot stretch that enough of how beautiful that song is. And you know, again, I have, there's so many moments in oh my god, that artwork. So many moments in Shadowbringers that I could talk about. Our journey to save Amarang and building the Talos building the Talos to push the cart and how that whole story arc plays out. The battles against Yilmor and Valthree Sin Eaters and the whole idea that Valthree puts forth. The Chais and their story arc. That just everything about Shadowbringers is done right. Sleeping now, bye. Yeah, we will be ending off once the credit sequence ends. It's just I can't begin to describe. I mean, I try, but there's just so many things in Shadowbringers that are phenomenal. And again, post Shadowbringers continues this. We are finally like spoiling a bit, but there's gonna be a major focus on Alice's character arc that started back in post Heaven's Ward with the remember the Goblin.
Oh, right.
We're going to finally get that part of the story arc in post Shadowbringers and finally get to see that character arc finished. Having Alphino's character arc during this, there are so many great character arcs. Having Y'shtola take the name Matoya, which makes so much sense for her character. It is one of those things where just character arc after character arc is done so perfectly. And of course, Theol, I mean, her goofy pixie.
It's a little silly.
That moment though with Thancred just lying in the sand after having fought and just him finally coming to terms with Menthilia's death. That's another that's another scene, by the way, that I can talk about. Menthilia speaking with Reen, and it's just Reen getting her name in general, but Menthilia speaking with Reen. No one is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. That line is so powerful in so many ways. When a game can make themes in a fantastical setting that you can relate to real life, such as that line, that's when you know the team knows the writing team knows what the fuck they're doing.
It's really great.
It's why I love Fate, it's why I love Trails, it's why I love Final Fantasy XIV. When your writing can bleed into that and have that understanding, it's phenomenal. No one, no matter how powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. Also, goddamn, being given the option to say a smile better suits a hero.
It's a hero. Yeah, that one got me. That one got me a little.
We truly do carry those we've lost. Do not look at me so. God, Hoshafont in every way. That's going way back to Heaven's Ward, but that dude... I mean, it really goes back to just Realm Reborn in general. Who was like the first person we met in Ishgard who didn't treat us terribly since we were outsiders. He was like, yeah, no, dude really did want to be a hero, and I feel, and he accomplished that.
Hmm.
You know what else I could talk about? The Inner Journey's Head. Why the fuck not bring that shit up too? You can't just show me this picture right after I mention this.
Man.
That place, like, being in there, it feels so... You feel the hopelessness of the situation in that moment. Which is why I like to go after Alice first, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Not just is she my preferred of the two twins, in terms of character. But going after Alice first. I think it is important before going to Yulmore to understand how hopeless the situation in the first is at that moment in time. And I don't think there is a better example of that than the Inner Journey's Head. A place where all the people who are infected by the light and are going to turn into Sin Eaters are. Because they aren't allowed in towns. They are outcasted from society. And it's not like you blame people. You don't really think, oh, they're terrible for doing that. It makes sense why people would not want them around. You know, they are going to turn into monsters that are going to kill everyone. But, you know, the Inner Journey's Head gives them at least comfort in their final moments.
Mm-hmm.
And that also does contrast with that helplessness, as the people there, despite that hopeless situation, continue on. The people who aren't infected continue on, waiting for some form of solution.
Yeah.
Again, that is another great part, is just seeing each region and how some people have given fully into despair, like the guy with like the head of the train area, but some people like the Knight's Blessing, they aren't giving fully into the despair. They are trying to fight for their future still, and trying to find a way to, you know, when given the choice and given an option to fight, they take that option. It's just, God. I can't wait till we do post Shadowbringers and Endwalker as well.
That's fair.
And then there's just, you know, the final, going into Amaret. I keep going from area to area. You walk into that city and it is chilling. Every moment in it feels so wrong. Because it's not meant to exist. He built a city filled with memories, effectively, because it's the one thing effectively keeping him sane. And like I said, the scenes, those final scenes with the one named person we got, will hit so much harder after Endwalker.
Fair enough.
God, I love this game. I love Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And by the way, like I said, we have like the best raid series coming up, which is Eden, which has a very fun storyline. We have the Nier Automata crossover, which is the Alliance raids. I'm hoping we can get the 2B outfit easily. And then, oh my god, one of the coolest fucking villains. Like, he's not like my favorite, but he is just cool.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he is such a legitimate threat throughout the whole adventure, up until
That guy really punching everyone's daylights out, bro.
Yeah. He is just that strong. Gets back to the source, goes to apartment. We have 1,000 letters from you, all of them from Garlemald. Some man named Xenos.
Oh God.
Bro really would be like, where were you? Were you fighting other people? It really, he really is just
fighting other people.
He really is just like a Lego Joker in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh God. Yeah, fair enough.
No, you don't get, like, there is going to be a moment in Endwalker where it is like that. And you're just like, Jesus Christ. It is so fucking funny how obsessed this man is with the Warrior of Light. Like I said, he wants to be inside the Warrior of Light. Whatever way you interpret that is the right way. Oh yeah, the 30th time they fake killed Y'shtola. It's like my one thing, but that's like every expansion. Can they just stop with the fake killing Y'shtola? It's like, at some point, I stop caring, because you're not gonna kill her. She's just gonna get back up a little bit later and be like, yep, I'm fine. I don't die. I can't die because I'm too popular. She really is. She's one of the fan favorite characters. She is simped heavily for. People would gladly let that cat do whatever she wants to them, apparently.
Good lord.
No, people are, I mean, hey, look, Y'shtola is pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Graha's another great character, though, as you've seen. He says the Crystal X-Art. I cannot wait, because now that he gets to be Graha again, we already see a bit of it during Crystal Tower raids, but Graha is a dork. Like, you saw how he was all cool and serious as the Crystal X-Art and stuff? That was him trying to be that cool and serious. Bro in reality is the biggest nerd and an even bigger simp for the Warrior of Light than Alphino is. And I love him for it. The Talos stirring to life. God, that moment where the guy he goes up to the, like, after you put the heart in and all that, and he goes up to the Talos and he's like, this is what she gave her life for. Like, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
The Talos made from the heart that his wife found and gave her life to find. And I do love that, you know, there's Thancred laying in the sand. I love him being given the choice where Thancred's like, we can try and find another one if you want to keep this one. And he's just like, no. He pretty much just states that his needs are not as important as the needs of you know, Norvert. The world itself needs the Talos in the heart. We love genuinely great characters. So many great
What a great
moments.
story.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I've gone through like so many moments. I keep talking about, what were your favorite? What was one of your favorite moments?
I mean, this one right here
Yeah, like,
is pretty up there.
I was like, it could be one I mentioned, it could be one that I've just neglected to mention because there's so many great ones. But yeah, no. Whispering. God, Reem getting her name. By the way, it was so hard to not call her that, and you have to keep calling her Minfilia during the start of that.
That's fair.
It's that same situation in when Trails when I had to keep calling Louvet Lawrence. I want to call them by their name, especially for Reen, because at least with Lawrence it's a disguise. With Reen, it feels so wrong calling her Minfilia. Because she's not Minfilia. Because she's her own character. It's like, no, you don't have to be Minfilia. I love the Chais. Dude's a wife man.
He's a wife guy.
He's a wife guy. Thanks. Please stop sending couriers to Kugane to send the Warrior of Light mail. It's getting ridiculous, Xenos. No. He's already writing another letter.
I want to fight her.
You did, and you lost.
Again. One more time, please.
Bro is just that fucking aggressive. The Talos dragging the mountain down is so good.
That was so cool.
Again, it's a moment I love solely because of how that Talos came to be.
The culmination of every person, or of everyone we've helped in.
Yeah.
Is real great.
And the fact that Vol 3 was just another as well, like, it does not erase how terrible Vol 3 was, but he was just another pawn, another victim in the Asians game, effectively. He was created for the sole purpose of doing what he did for the Asians' plan to succeed. Effectively, he had a chance at he had no chance at a normal life. You still hate the man's guts, but you're also like, he really wasn't given a chance at a normal life. He was never shown that was a choice he could make. Because of course not. The Asians have to be bitches all the time. Web design. Digital sales. I love digital sales. I love head of digital. And senior operations. This is how you know where I'm running out of topics, so I just start joking about the credits. The Tempest. And of course, our final destination was the Tempest. Such a... even from just getting there, already it's eerie. The Ugly Cups himself isn't that bad, because it's just it's just a small village. But the Tempest itself, and especially Amuro, are just areas that... Ugh. Josh England? What about Josh... What about Josh France?
No. Not France, bro.
But the French.
We've already been over this. We hate the French.
And then Twitch kills you immediately.
Ah!
As we know. There he is. Motherfucker, dude. I cannot wait till we get to Endwalker for you. Did you have such a great moment in Endwalker? We stand together! Gotta love that moment. Where he's just like, we stand together! And blows her up. How long is post Shadowbringers again? I just want to check. I'm checking how long post Shadowbringers is while we're watching the credits. It is... It is... I mean, there's only 5 point... There's only... What is it? There's only 6 patches in between... for that, but it is... How many quests is it? It should tell me. Okay, 10, 20, 20, 32, 42, 48, 51 quests total for post Shadowbringers. Yeah, and it's split up into two. It is split up into two major arcs, as there is us getting back from the first, because remember, we're the only one who can travel freely to the first and the source. We have to get everyone else home now.
Right.
But that's the first half, and then the second half is the lead into Endwalker,
Mm-hmm.
which is our final battle against. It's just kind of the culmination of everything we've been doing since Realm Reborn. That's what Endwalker really is. Dawn Trail is entirely disconnected. It is an entirely new storyline, effectively. Gotta give us a flashback with Arbert.
Mm-hmm.
And his journey. I'm happy I got to bend your here. Just for that, I think I'll stick with you. Till right to the end. And he really did.
He really did.
In those final moments. If you had the strength to take one more step, could you do it? Could you save both our worlds? And of course, I love that. What? All by myself? It's such a great line. Of course, I also just love. Good to see you awake, Grahatia. Calling him by his name finally. So that's who he is. A goofy cat. So funny how there's that stand I see every year at like every convention that sells Grahatia body pillow. Same one that the same one that sells an Estinian one. And you know what? A non-zero number of people probably will buy that immediately.
Yeah. Fair enough.
People do love him. People love their goofy cat.
Gato.
Especially the fact that he is actually just the biggest nerd. Bro is a warrior of light simp. And we love him for it, though. He also causes some problems.
Of course.
I thought there was a way to speed up credits. Maybe not. I don't know.
I remember you doing that one time, right?
Yeah, I think I did. Oh, you know what might help? Turning on the,
Oh, there it is.
Change scroll, numpad 2. No. I think numlock's not on. Okay, yeah. But I mean, that's as fast as it goes. There we go. We can get faster now. Faster, faster! So funny that we're gonna have two pretty long streams, because we're also the Saturday stream, the next Fire Emblem stream is also probably gonna be pretty long.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because we're doing, I know exactly what point we're going up to, and then the next one will be the final one. That way we can finish the game, and then move on to better game. Well, no. Like, I don't know, would you say Emerald's a better game? Like, apples and oranges at that point.
Yeah.
They're good for different reasons. At least Emerald doesn't have berserk stabs. That immediately makes it better. It doesn't have a berserk staff. We all know berserk staffs suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I finally have a wall again. They finally have
Congratulations.
that wall back. They put that wall back finally. They're painting it tomorrow. So they'll finally be fully fixed. Yay! Now there's just 30 other things that need to be fixed. Everything's broken. And then because they were working all day, me and my dad didn't get a chance to go put the risers on the things in the media room, so we're doing that tomorrow. That'll be fun. Yeah, it won't be that hard. Actually, it probably will be, but you know. Eventually, we're going to be getting to, I don't know when we're going to be getting to, but eventually we'll be getting to, you know, the Halo series, and that'll be fun. Look forward to when we get to that.
Woo!
Solely because it'll be fucking hilarious. You give two idiots infinite ammo, what do you think's going to happen? I swear. Coming in, just gonna be like, Sir, there's two Master Chiefs! Oh no! But don't worry, they've blown each other up more times. They keep blowing each other up. I don't think we really need to fight them. They'll end up killing each other at this point. And there's just a fucking flood. Fuck the flood, dude. Us in Halo 2 particularly, especially Halo 2. I feel like Halo 2 is when the energy sword's at its best in terms of gameplay. But us just in Halo, just starting with 2, just using the energy sword every fucking chance we get. I feel like that's gonna be something we do. Because, you know, we're nerds. We are the bone of our sword.
We are the bone of our sword.
We're just gonna have, it's gonna be us using energy swords. Which, I mean, to be fair, the energy sword's actually pretty effective against the flood, considering they usually insta-kill them. Although in Halo 3, I like using the incendiary grenades on the bloaters because it stops them from bursting. Because there's those annoying bloater ones that burst into a bunch of small flood, but if you kill them with fire, they can't burst. The things just die instantly. Canada? Oh, it's powered by the Havoc engine.
Canada.
Miles. Blink Video. Nvidia.
Nvidia GameWorks.
Logo illustration. Copyright. Guest creators. Okay, how far are we going? Oh yeah, Your Hard Dark Apocalypse. Thanks. Special thanks. I don't know. That's how you know we've run out of stuff to talk about during the credits. Is just us being dumbasses.
Yep.
I'm scrolling on my phone. I've been scrolling on my phone for a bit, honestly.
That is fair.
Because it's just like, what have these credits ever end? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hey buddy, hey pal, how you doing? Never mind. And shit, the Grand Cell trailer dropped.
Wow.
Why does that storm look like a penis?
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
Hell yeah.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history?
Who knows?
Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
Yeah, true. We never told Tataru what's going on. We kind of came here and then started doing shit.
You'll just have to make
Yeah.
the journey alone for the moment.
Hope she's doing all right. I'm sure she's fine.
Tataru just having a fucking panic attack.
Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within the city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
You'll see us again real soon. In fact, we're gonna help you meet your goth GF. I can't wait for context to be given.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way.
Because context for that will... Honestly, even the context won't help. Actually, no, it will help. It's just, you know.
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side.
And you did.
that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand.
We'll bring you home, dude.
Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
We're gonna bring you home, dude. You and everyone else. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source. Well, this can't be good. Oh, that's a lot of dead people.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty.
Damn, Fastidian. Bro has no fucking sympathy.
Damn, it really be like that, huh?
Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them.
Bro really just said.
That was the Emperor.
I'm sorry.
Wait!
Buddy, this is not a good choice to charge in. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. What'd you do that for?
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's all right. Cool.
Well, that's a problem.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian?
Oh, he's
shed this
back in his body.
rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself.
Yeah, that's not normally something someone looks forward.
The feeling of satisfaction.
It's not something someone normally wants to do.
Body and soul reunited at last.
Alright, are you done being fucking weird?
Now, the game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat.
True, he fucking hate dude. Dude knows Ascians lie.
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift.
Look at this, don't do shit. Bro just says, I'm out, peace.
Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore?
I think he just wanted his body back. And killing you is just because he's okay. Wow, that was
True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
damn, Varus.
Oh.
You actually have some fucking guts.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands.
What the fuck do you want?
I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
Bro really said, because you're gonna poison the Warrior of Light, I'm killing you.
You would kill me just for that.
Yeah, he would.
Oh!
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice.
Well, that's a bit of an issue. I mean, it solves one problem, but...
I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac, an Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making.
You good there?
We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Got it. I'm gonna stay far away from you. In fact, I'm getting a restraining order. Guys, is that a good choice? You know what? I ain't gonna question it. Everyone should be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Name one bad thing that could come of all this.
You know what? Sure. Make that choice.
You know what? I'm pretty sure everything that happened there is perfectly fine. I mean, sure, Xenos is gonna fucking kill a lot of people, but I mean, hey. That's just his hobby! It's just a fun time for him. Hi, Tataru, please help me. Okay, you're just gonna walk up. Bye. But, Akina, is it really you? That is not your voice. I forgot what your voice was. But how? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. I'd rather I went again. I'll go back. Oh, don't be daft. Just can't believe you're actually back. We had the good news from your pixie friend. Nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. Oh yeah, true. I forgot we did send the message with Fayul. I kind of forgot because, you know, so much other shit's happened. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, Gauntlet armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we didn't see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but suppose we did call an old friend for help out if that counts. Carl and I had a terrible time tracking him down. Though it would be worth to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I'm just about to make contact with this helper of ours. Thinking from the latest news from that front. Might you fancy having to rest for a while while I do so? Ah, the warrior light. Back where she belongs. Just as if nothing had happened. Though you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me about your adventures when next we have a spare moment. Till then, welcome back. And thus, everything comes to an end. I lied, there's another cutscene. He's on the moon! Bro went straight to the moon. You're Elidibus, if I remember correctly.
Oh god, right. What was the voice I gave him?
It's so fucking long.
Oblivion has claimed him. Emmett Silk gone. La Habrea gone. I alone remain, the last of the unbroken. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strength. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddled, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them.
Yeah, he's just straight up on the moon.
As one does. You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. The thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden, and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, she may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will let ours at the last. Warriors of darkness, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before. Death at the hands of warriors of light.
Alright, bud.
Alright, cool, I guess.
Elizabeth, do you really do anything? Oh, hi. Oh, hey, look, it's setting up for the raid. Wicked White. Seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing malms and malms of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Even were they to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our aether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. Ah, when you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family's for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. I love that. And that sets us up for the Eden raids as usual. Is that it? No, of course not. Still another fucking cutscene. Okay, never mind. I think that's it. I think now we're done. Through blazing skies, give way to gentle night. What hand can the warrior of dark and light? Alright. Trust parties unlocked. This is a unique system. I'll explain it real quick. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and let me... Shut the fuck up! Did not ask your opinion. Alright. Anyway, I just want to explain this real quick before we go. Trust is like, you see how we have all the... Jesus Christ, level insufficient on everyone. So all the dungeons from Shadowbringers are here. And we can bring any party of these characters. So, like, if we want to remove you, well, you're...
My turn.
And as you level them, you can get like extra glamours for them and shit.
Neat.
It's kind of cool. I haven't done it on my main at all. So yeah, only gonna be it for tonight. Jesus Christ, it's 2:30 almost.
It is in fact almost 2:30.
It's time for bed. Hashtag Shadowbringer. Cause one brings shadow, one actually. Hashtag remember that. Nah, actually, I like Shadowbringer. Like hashtag Shadowbringer. I was gonna say remember that we once lived. Remember that we once lived. All right, who we raiding? Who is actually awake at 2:30? Let's see. Anyone we follow? Ooh, Ryux is up.
Mouse. It's out of battery. Okay.
Great way to end stream. Tomorrow's Trails. Friday is LA Noire. Saturday is Fire Emblem. Saturday we also have D&D. Bye for now.
Later, gamers.